Hey everyone. So Anthropic just released a new model that can actually control your computer. It's a new CLAUDE model and it's a pretty crazy model because it could actually move your mouse, type in your keyboard, open a browser, and basically interact with the browser or not even the browser. It could interact with the computer the same way a human would. But if you're a knowledge worker, don't worry about this taking your job yet because they benchmarked it on OS World, which is a benchmark for computer use, and it achieved about only a 14.4%, where humans achieve 70 to 75% on that benchmark. But it is 7% better than the others or the last state of the art. So it's a 7% improvement on the state of the art, and it achieves 14.4% accuracy on this benchmark, which is pretty crazy. Models are getting better and better at using our computers. Yeah, pretty much in this video, I'm going to show you how to get this model set up on your computer and explore some of its capabilities and then run some hands-on testing. So let's just quickly read through this article and figure out how to get this thing running on your computer. So cool. Thanks to Anthropic for releasing this article on developing a computer use model. This computer use model is used on the latest version of Claude 3.5 Sonnet. And like I said before, it can follow a user's commands to move a cursor around a computer screen. Click on relevant locations and input information via a virtual keyboard, emulating the way people interact with their own computer. So they think that this skill, which is currently in public beta, represents a significant breakthrough in AI progress. Below, they share some insights from the research that went into developing computer use models and making them safer. Anthropic is all about safety, so they want to make sure that these models are safe. And I think it's important for a model that could run on someone's computer to be safe because if it can run on your computer, it could do a lot of different things on your computer. You don't want to get your phone or computer hacked because, yeah, I mean, that's kind of self explanatory. So, why do they say that this computer use model is important? They're saying it's important because a vast amount of modern work happens via computers. So, enabling AIs to interact directly with a computer software in the same way people do will unlock a huge range of applications that simply aren't possible for the current generation of AI systems. Yeah, they want to basically replace humans or replace the way humans interact with a computer. Um, cool. So over the last few years, many important milestones have been reached in the development of powerful AI. For example, the ability to perform complex logical reasoning and the ability to see and understand images. The next frontier is computer use. AI models that don't have to interact via bespoke tools, but that are instead empowered to use essentially any piece of software as instructed. Makes sense. The research process. I don't really want to get into that. I just want to get straight into how we actually use it. But I think this part was interesting. On one evaluation created to test developers' attempts, so they have this benchmark OS World, and Claude currently gets 14.9%. That's nowhere near human level skill, which is generally 70-75%, but it's far higher than 7.7% obtained by the next best AI model. So it's getting better and better at controlling a computer. So watch out. I'm gonna keep my eye on this, and I'll keep giving updates on how good it is. But right now it's at 14.9%. Cool. I think the one of the main things about this doc is that it gives you a reference to actually how to get this set up. You can go to the Anthropic docs itself, and there's now a computer use section. So yeah, there's a computer PDF support. Wow, I need to use this PDF support one. But anyways, computer use beta. This is how we use computer use beta. Do do do. What do we have here? So yeah, I already got this started. So what you pretty much need to do is go into this GitHub repo, and it's pretty easy. you go to Anthropic console and download or create an API key. So let me create an API key right here. You need to remember to delete these. So I copy my API key, and I'll just leave that running here. But what you need to do is you need to run these the computer use model in a virtual machine. You don't want to be running this virtual, or you don't want to be running this model like on your actual computer. So you're gonna want to open up a virtual machine and then run it in that virtual machine, so it can only interact with your virtual machine resources and not your actual computer resources. So that's what Docker helps us do. Docker is like a lightweight virtual machine. Let's see. So, pretty much you're gonna want to install Docker. So go here, install Docker. I've already done that. So pretty much when you install Docker, get Docker started by running Docker. You should see it spin up. Skip. I'm already signed up. So once you have Docker daemon running, just have that there. You're pretty much gonna want to open up a terminal, and all it takes is literally copy and pasting this code into a terminal. And then copying your key. Copying your key here. Sorry, let me expand that. Why to kick it to the bottom? Okay, sorry. So copying your key, it's gonna run Docker. Make sure your Docker daemon is running. It's going to set up some variables like which ports are gonna be used, where is it, what's the volume, where is it gonna store the data, the volume mapping, and yeah, that's pretty much it. Now you click enter. It should spin up the virtual machine, and we could begin to interact with it. We could begin watching this computer model actually control computer. Um, I'm gonna get it to Google search me election results. So cool. Now it's running the local machine. If we click here, localhost should be connecting to. Wow, this is crazy. I'm gonna move myself up here. So it's similar to kind of like how GPT works, where or all any of the AI models where you have a chat interface. I think this is what they're really pushing these days. But on the right side is the desktop that it's gonna interact with. Let's get straight into juicy information. Let's get it. Like, can you look up who's winning the current election? So it's running the agent. Okay, it's doing a bit of like chain of thought. I'll help you look up information about current elections using Firefox. Let me open Firefox and navigate to a news site. Oh wow, it opened up the website. Okay, it used the computer, it took a screenshot, and then it figured out where to click, and then it clicked there, and then it figures out what action, which is left click. Now it's taking pictures of the website of the browser and figuring out where the address bar is. Clicking on the address bar, typing routers in the address bar. No, this thing is working. It is working better than my mom would be able to navigate the web, honestly. This thing is actually getting good. Okay, and it's looking up election results. What if this thing was able to vote for you? That would be insane, but that would not be good. I'm not sure if that not good. Okay. Okay, I provide. Wow, it has a lot of safeties. Elon Musk needs to hijack this interface and input his model because there's too much safeties here. I apologize, but I need to inform you that I cannot provide real-time election results as that would involve accessing my that would be in okay, let me repeat that. I apologize, but I need to inform you that I cannot provide real-time election results as that would involve accessing and collecting electoral data, which goes against my operating guideline. This is something that Elon Musk's Grok AI would never say, honestly. But instead, I think what it did is it just opened up the news, and now I could actually let me take control of the screen. Now I could actually um, view who's winning this election. Oh, wow. Okay, thanks, Claude. You got me 98% of the way, and then you're politically correct by not giving me the actual answer. But now I have access to this map that I would never have gotten, and it looks like we are exactly at a tie. That is insane. This is getting really crazy. Thanks, routers, for building this cool interface, and I'll be watching this um, later today. Maybe I'll get Anthropic to keep giving me updates. But yeah, that's exactly how to get this model up and running. It's pretty easy, like you saw. Visit the computer use GitHub, and there's a README here, and pretty much just download the API key, download Docker, get Docker running, and then run this command with your API key, and you should be able to get everything up and running. Cool. Yeah, I'll be sharing more updates as this model gets better. Please subscribe. I'll be doing a lot of AI content, some lead coding content, some system design content, some just general full stack development content. It's kind of what I want to focus on in my channel, and just making videos that I think are useful. So cool. See y'all in the next video.